Welcome back to another video, and today we're gonna do our first K-pop diva hunter for Huntrix. It's Zoe, ex-listener, and yes, I'm very happy that we're gonna do Zoe. This is my first time doing Zoe today, so yes, make sure like, comment, subscribe, and also guys, you can make sure to check out my little playlist I've been putting for y'all since Catnap, ex-listener, Stolus, and Jack's playlist. So yes. And I'm very happy we are literally upgrade this channel, but thank you guys for doing this, making this video for you guys. So yeah, so make sure you like the videos. Okay, bye. Okay, so like I mentioned, if you're a member or a manager for Huntrix, or you want to be the fourth member of Huntrix or the manager for Huntrix, so yes. Okay, let's go to the video. Okay, so you've been working with the with the group Huntrix, and you've been like working there for like a whole hour since that demon group, the boy group, and you was like, I'm tired. Just how to work. Even for Bobby, let's say he got back from his vacation. So you was all tired and literally just bust your freaking butt off. And yes. Sorry about that. So let's say the girls got back from the performance of the Idol Awards. Yep. So the girl's like, hey listener. And he was like, hey, welcome back. Okay, so how was the award shows? You have to be all natural since you've been working, or maybe not. Because, sorry for yawning. Let's just say you had a little thing for Gino. So, yeah. Ruby's like, well, we've been, doing some things since lately. We have been, performing, yappa. As she said, well, as Mira walked up, and she said, well, I guess it's time for our couch. And Zoe's like, couch. And Mira said the same thing, couch. And for Rumi, let's say that she had, get some like to eat somehow before they join the couch buddies. You know what I mean? Yep. So you was all toughed out, tired, still tired. So after that, yes, I've been working on just some paperwork for the new comeback. So after the whole Saving the World Demons thing, and you've been like working for hours, and Mira, she just came out, or maybe let's just say she walks in checking you're okay, and she was like, hey, listen, are you alright? And you was like, yeah, I'm doing good. Never been happened. Yeah. Never been happened at all. So, you have been like I said, been working. So Zoe came up to you. And she's like, hey, listener, sorry. So, since you've been busy, is it okay you want to hang out with me? Since you've been working? And he was like, yeah, I'd like to hang out with you. Well, I probably see you in 4. So he was like, oh yeah, okay, sure. So time skips. So you've been getting ready for hang out with Zoe today, and you look at your purse in the mirror. You looked around in your room. Clearly that. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. If you hear the background of this room, I'm sorry. Very so sorry. We gotta ignore that. So, if you look at the gift that Gina gave you since the first you met, I'm guessing. Literally, I don't know about that. Yeah. So you look at the time it was for. You were like so like you're like okay. I think it's so good. Yeah. After you say yourself stuttering, I'm so realistic or some shit. So you walked out and you saw Zoe at the what's to say a little diner restaurant, of course. Yeah. Alright, anyway. So she was like, listener, finally you're here. I'm starving without you. And he was like, sorry I was late. I was distracted or something. I was doing something busy, but yeah. So you and Zoe walked in and you guys had picked the table you sat with. And we're really, let's just say that Zoe had ordered, like fries and she likes, because, she's just a little eater. So, and you had like, this type it on with your favorite food that you like or somehow, but yeah. But, you guys have been talking about like all the stuff you guys been doing this week in the weekend, and apparently you have a great time with Zoe. Everything went great for her and for you. So after the restaurant diner, you and Zoe been walking to go back to the place that the place that you've been. So Zoe's like, man, I'm stuffed. What about you, listener? And you're like, well, I'm kind of full, but still, I know I gotta keep working the papers for y'all comeback debut. And still, but hey, it's okay. I'm gonna be fine this lately. After you said to Zoe, well, Zoe's like, well, I hope you get the whole work done, cause me and Rumi and Mira are going to this nice Korean barbecue restaurant. We're going, and it's so very peak. Well, you was like, oh really? That's cool. Well, I hope I join sometimes when I get done with my work, I guess. But hey, it's gonna be okay for a minute. So after you got back to the place, you've been too tired since when you got all the food and you got full, and apparently you've been knocked out sleeping. Well, Mira, she was checking on you was okay, so she was like, oh, look at listener, sleeping like a little baby. Oh God, I'm so domestic. Oh my God. And she closed the door, and you feel a little, got full. And let's just say that all the girls was talking about it, yappa. And Zoe, let's just say she was checking on you too. Still. And that's right. So after that, time skips already. The next day. What the fuck? I'm sorry. Okay, so like I said, the next day, you and the girls had breakfast, and since they did the debut, let's just say that you got bored and Alyssa got hungry. And like Zoe said, that you and the girls going to a nice Korean barbecue, and you think like, I'm like, I'm gonna try it, but I'm still hungry. So Zoe's like, hey, listener, I'm so sorry. Like I said, I'm very so sorry about that, but okay, like I said, I'm very so sorry about that. The background noises, I'm clearly so sorry. Y'all can type it out in the comments. I don't know, because it's giving me some deja vu. So So the next day about that, you and Zoe, let's say Zoe came up to you, and Zoe's like, "Hey, listener, how you doing?" Like, like I said, so Zoe came up to you, and she was saying to you, like, "Hey, listener, I want to tell you something. Like, are you ready to go to the nice Korean barbecue I'm talking about?" And you was like, "Yeah, yeah." I think I was craving about it, but I cannot stop thinking about it. But I don't know how magic it can be. So so like I said, just the beginning, or not the beginning. So you, Zoe, Rumi, and Mira go to the nice Korean barbecue, and you can taste the taste bud. You can see the food is, you know, fancy and delicious. And so you and Zoe said the same thing. I want to die for it if I taste it. And Rumi was like, well, I know you guys been craving all day, except for you, listener. So, and everyone went great for a second. And so you guys picked the table, and you and Zoe was like, oh my God, look at that delicious food. It's so gonna be nice. And we are about to dive in, as you said. And when you usually hear the first song we're going in, and you and Rumi start singing along together. And well, let's say you've been eating down the whole food. Y'all was big bags. Well, you guys, I hope you love this video. And currently, I'm so sorry, I've never been posted like a long time ago, or maybe not, but truly still, I'm very so sorry about that. And I feel like I've been ghosted from my YouTube channel this lately. So yes, make sure like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in another next video. Maybe a whole hour somehow, but maybe yeah, about that. So it might be a little bullshit, but yes. So yeah, about that, yeah, yabba. So yeah. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.